Right around that freezing mark today, really towing the line with are we going to be seeing significant icing or just plain old rain. Winter weather advisory in place because of that icing potential into northeast Minnesota, north central Minnesota, the South Shore, Gogebic County included, and Carleton County. So yeah, that's the first round of winter weather we got. Freezing rain later today. Then breaking the action tomorrow morning before some snow and mix return later on to Saturday afternoon. Looking a little bit colder with the secondary system, I will say. With this first system, it's mainly freezing rain that we're talking about as it slides to our south. Warm air advecting up into the mid-levels of the atmosphere. With that warm air ahead of us, we end up seeing those snowflakes pass through that warm layer, melt, turn to rain, and then as they get down to the cooler surface, rain freezes on contact anywhere where the temperature is at or below freezing. Now, as we head on into our Saturday, starting off with that lull, and then cooler air will be in place than there is today. Because of that, looking at more snow than mixed precipitation, but still, we have the potential for some icing on Saturday as well. So I'll walk you through it all right now. Looking at clouds filling on in, patchy drizzle through this morning. And then as we get on in closer to lunchtime, we start to see those first showers arrive. Those first showers could lead to some quickly frozen roadways, especially in areas that are elevated along the North Shore, along the Iron Range, and into the Twin Ports. Now, as we head on into the afternoon, that's when things get a little bit more serious. Looking at steadier precipitation, could even see a couple rumbles of thunder. As you can see, the very high DBZ showing up here for areas that see all rain with this one. Most of us, though, temperatures sitting right around freezing, so it will be very elevation dependent on if you're seeing frozen precipitation or just plain rain. Now, as we get on into the later half of the night, 10 p.m. and onward, things start to clear on out, and then we'll see things recover as we head on into Saturday morning. But any travel, I'd say, between about 4 p.m. today and 10 p.m. Be very cautious because roads could change very quickly depending on elevation and where you are. That temperature fluctuation between 31 degrees and 33 degrees makes all the difference in the world, and it's only 2 degrees. So with that chance for ice accumulation, high chance of seeing that up along the North Shore, especially elevated areas. Moderate chance once you get out across the range, not quite far northern St. Louis County because that's where you'll likely see more snow than freezing rain. That's where you can expect 1 to 4 inches of snow from Baudette to International Falls into Ely and Grand Marais and Grand Portage, lesser amounts further south. Now, as far as the second round of precipitation, before that, we're going to see a lull. Some on and off drizzle and on and off snow flurries, but nothing more than that with negligible accumulation. Then as we go on into Saturday afternoon, seeing rain and rain-snow mix make its way from south to north, eventually changing over to all snow. And it will be heavy and wet snow from Saturday evening all the way through Sunday morning into Duluth and up the North Shore. Once you get south of Duluth into areas like Siren, Hayward, and Hinckley, that's where you're looking at mainly rain-snow mix turning over to snow. And that rain-snow mix could also see freezing rain within that, and because of that, more very slick roads possible further down towards Highway 53 and Highway 63 there once you get towards Siren, Solon Springs, and Hayward. So just be cautious. Could be very slick Saturday night as well. Wide swath of 4 to 8 inches of snow expected for much of the Northland, though I will say there's the potential for seeing some areas that see above that 8-inch mark in a thin band of snow that sets up shop. It'll also be windy. As you step out the door today, you can tell it's very windy out there. Wind gusts over 30 miles per hour throughout the day today. So yeah, very messy Friday through Sunday, clearing out Monday, but as you go on into the middle of next week, another chance of snow arrives on Wednesday.